On the cusp of their first playoff series win in 9 years, the Spurs return to San Antonio, looking to close out the Blazers tonight in Game 5 and move on to the conference semifinals. San Antonio dominated Game 1, only to see their best player go down in a Game 2 loss. But a remarkable come-from-behind win in Portland in Game 3, followed by a historic comeback Game 4 victory as the Spurs on the brink of advancing. Welcome to the NBA playoffs presented by Google. The Spurs lead Portland 3-1 in the first round, presented by Popeyes. A palpable intensity inside Frost Bank Center among Spurs fans who've been waiting for nearly a decade to return to postseason glory. Should they win the night, they would advance to face either Denver or Minnesota. Minnesota up 3-2 in that series. Dave Pasch, Doris Burke, and George Sedano. Boy, Doris, every time we watch Victor Wembanyama, it seems as if he does something we've rarely seen in NBA history. Game 1 had the greatest Spurs home playoff debut, and then in Game 4 was just tremendous in that win.
7'4" of nothing but dynamic skill on both ends of the floor. So let's take a look at who is ruling the court, brought to you by Burger King. It's not just the 27 points, folks, and that can come in a lot of different ways. It is what the opponent meets when they decide to foray into the rim. This is a team, including Denny, that is full of dynamic drivers, but those dynamic drivers have been said, not in my house, which happens to be anywhere within 15 feet. This guy is riveting to watch.
Because of him and also what happened at home the last 2 games, you got to wonder about the psyche of the Portland Trailblazers right now. Just the 3rd team in the last 20 years to lose consecutive home playoff games when leading by 15 or more. And having a 19-point lead, only lose by 21, that's never happened in NBA history. Denny Avdija has to be better tonight for Portland to stay alive in this series.
He does. As Denny told us about a half hour ago or so, he said, listen, it hurts. We're competitors. But the fact is we built big leads in the first half by playing off our defense and getting out and running. It is, in fact, their only formula for success against a Spurs defense that is athletic and well coached.
Our starting lineups brought to you by Capital One. Portland coach Tiago Splitter was flirting with making a change at center. Instead, he's going to stick with Donovan Clingan, who can shoot the ball from the perimeter. That would draw Wembanyama to the outside. And the same 5 for the Spurs, led by Wembanyama, who had that tremendous Game 4, his first ever road playoff game. The lights have not been too bright for Wembanyama. And you have a playoff veteran in De'Aaron Fox, and he looked like it in Game 4. He had 18 points in the second half, hit some huge shots during the comeback win. And Denny Avdija, he had 41 points in the play-in. He had 30 points in Game 1 in this series. He's capable, but can he do it in an elimination situation tonight? We're underway here in Game 5.